has ran out on somebody for this game. Too many athletes, too many business people, too many students, you give up after a loss. But I'm here to tell you today that you can be a champion. Yeah, you can win because that's just one game. That might just be one season. But you can get to the next level if you just want to be a champion. I've got
everything that happens in our life, it happens for a reason. The reason that the GSW baseball team told me no was so the side chapter at GSW could tell me yes. All the leadership opportunities that I've been able to get, it came from somebody telling me no, which opened the door for somebody to tell me yes. So you have to realize that when the door closes, another one's going to open, and we got to run through that door, knock it down, and take advantage of all those opportunities. Remember that. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Hunger is a powerful thing. It can be persuasive and it can be motivating. Let me say that again. Hunger can be a powerful thing. It's persuasive and motivation. Successful businesses, I've seen successful businesses all throughout the world. And one of the things I notice about these successful businesses, they have billions and billions of dollars now that they've started. And the reason it started because it came from one simple idea. Somebody was hungry to get their product out. And in order for them to get their product out, they went after what they wanted. So I'm asking you today, are you hungry enough to go
What's the definition? Everybody out there knows what the definition of accountability is. And if you don't, here it is. Basically, accountability, all it is the willingness to be responsible for one's actions. And as a leader, you got to understand, that's all it's about. We got to be willing to be held responsible for the actions of ourselves and also the actions of our businesses or our corporations. Because us as leaders, everybody's looking at us. Everybody's looking at us. And what I realized is, as leaders, nobody has a problem standing in the forefront when things are going good. The problem is when things go bad, they want to push others there. And nobody wants to look bad these days.
Are you
nobody.
in the position that you want to be in right now? No? Are you headed in the right direction for that position? Yeah. Okay, good. Because we all miss moments in our lives. What are moments? Moments are a precise point in time that carries with it great opportunities for advancement toward your dreams. Many of us have missed our
Control your life now, so no one else can control your life later. Because we take those things, we get our social security numbers in order. Now, we don't have to worry about them trying to take us to prison where they can control our life. They can tell us when to eat, when to sleep, when we can go outside and poop, when we can use the bathroom. So if we take our life and control it now, we don't have to worry about it. And the ultimatum again is, control your life now. So
some of you are right there at the doorstep of being a champion, but you just got to have hunger. You've got to have effort. You've got to have a good attitude. You've got to show some respect, but most importantly, you've got to have taste. How many out there want to be champions? I know it's lying dormant in you, but this message today that you're hearing from TMI, it is going to inspire you to be a better athlete, inspire you to be a better businessman, inspire you to be a better student, and it is going to push you to being a champion. Do you have the heart? That's what it spells. Hunger, H, effort, E, A, attitude, R, respect, and T, taste. It spells heart. Do you have the heart to be a champion?
And you didn't use it. You were given a gift and you let them abuse it. You were given a gift and you didn't protect it. Yet you wonder why your life is so heavy. My name is my name, and yes, I take pride. The definition of my name, I will not hide. My name is not your name and your name is not mine, but let's clear this up so there's no blurred lines. Your name is your name. So my question to you fellas is, how will you
What does the word sacrifice mean? And that's a great question. Sacrifice is a voluntary surrender of something for something else that has a greater value. I think I need to say that again. Sacrifice is a voluntary surrender of something for something else that has a greater value.
Once you're on a pedestal, things kind of change for you. A lot of people say they want to be in the lights and they say they want to be the man, but it kind of gets lonely at the top. And it's a lot of things that general members of your organization or the company can do that the president may not be able to do, or the CEO may not be able to do.
In order for you to get your dreams, it's going to take some hard work. And you're going to have opportunities. There are going to be opportunities to get to your dream, but you've got to seize those opportunities. If you miss those opportunities or those great moments, you're going to be left behind. And it's going to take you longer to get to a place where you're destined to be.
We're not being taught to produce. We're not being taught to provide. We're not being taught to protect. And that's what it means to be a man in general. Forget being black. As a man, you gotta provide, protect. That's what you gotta do. We're not entertainers. We're men. We have to provide. We have to protect. We gotta produce.
I'm not mad at your grind. I'm mad at your time. Look at how you're using your time. If you're just grinding, you just grind and you're just working, and your goals not set. Our goals are not usually set on the time basis. We just set them, and when we get to them, we get to them. And if we do have a time, it's like a year. It's like 5 years. It's not like, hey, from 7 to 8, I'm going to do this. From 8 to 9, I'm going to do this.
And when I say wake up, I'm not talking about not necessarily sleeping physically. I'm talking about sleeping socially, sleeping educationally, sleeping through technology, sleeping through our degrees. We gotta wake up. Somebody's gotta wake you up because you have some opportunities you gotta go get. You've got some opportunities that you've got to go get because nobody else is gonna go.
You don't need extra time. You don't need extra time. What you need is priorities, preparation, and a plan. And when you get those things in order, then everything else will take care of itself.
Your potential is your advantage. Oh man, I just gave you something so powerful. Because when you think about your potential, it gets you to going again. And you have so much potential. But if you sit back and let those things that happen to you take away your edge, you stop realizing your potential. This opportunity challenge you. We've got to get to the point where we want to be challenged because we're the greatest segment of this community. We got to get that here. You got to get it here. You got to start saying it here, but believe it.
Those people bought into you. They bought into you. They're trusting you with their lives. And unlike the material things that we buy, you cannot get a receipt for somebody's life. So when somebody trusts you with their life, you can't say, oh, I'm sorry, I need a refund, I apologize. It doesn't work like that. So you have to be cognizant of how important being at the top of the leadership pedestal is and take that serious.
Makes things happen. And so when you decide in your mind that you're going to change, you gotta see three things. Three things are going to come at you.
Since day one. Success has been in us since the day we was born. Greatness has been in us since the day we was born. The reason we have not seen that greatness, the reason that success is not shown is because we are too lazy. We're not going after what will make us successful. We're just waiting for someone to hand us this and hand us that so then we can sit on a throne and say we're successful. But I'm here to tell you that
we've got to take a step forward. That's right. You can't stay where you are because a stationary target is an easy target. You've got to find yourself moving. If you stay still, everything is going to attack you and it's going to be easy for those things to attack you. So you've got to get moving. We want to do certain things, but we don't visualize it. I applaud you, young brother. I applaud you. And you ain't there yet, but you close. Vision, and I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about your eyes. I'm talking about in your mind and in your heart. That's vision. When you can see when nobody else can see. That's vision. When you feel like you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, despite what the naysayers or the haters say. That's vision. And you see yourself doing it.
When we first come into this world, the first thing that we're given is our name. And once we pass on, that's going to be the last thing that we're remembered by. So it's important that we understand that we must protect our name.
In order for us to be better than what we are, a sacrifice has to be made, it has to be intentional, and it has to be now. We have to give up something in order to gain something greater. That's why I'm asking at the beginning, are you willing to sacrifice in order to be better? Have the seeds of success been planted? The seeds of success are planted by hard work. They're planted by sweat. They're planted by intense preparation. Too many people want to succeed, but they want success handed to them. In this society is not giving you anything. So that's why it's important for us to sacrifice to get to our better.
Get so they've misconstrued about success is they think that success is a destination. But what I've understood is that success is not a destination. Success is a process.
Some people don't want you to change because you'll leave them where they are. Oh yeah, that's a nugget for somebody today. They don't want you to leave them, but you trying to get better for yourself. This is the day to be selfish because you're trying to change for yourself. And guess what? As you change, then some of the people hanging around you will notice your change, and then that will be better for them because they're going to try to strive to get to where you are. So how many out there today want
when
to
opportunity
change?
calls, we have to pick up the phone because not necessarily that opportunity is going to leave a voicemail. It's not. We have to pick it up because we don't want to miss our chance at our big break.
Reputation is something that we all get caught up in having. We all want a good reputation. Nobody wants a bad reputation. And in having a good reputation, there's some things that we need to understand. First of all, reputation is built by other people. That's right. Other people build your reputation. It is what other people say about you. So if you're not who you say you are, people are going to find out eventually in the end. But other people are the ones that have some say about your reputation. But the thing about reputation is, if you are fooling people, the reputation that you display is eventually going to come out because you cannot get anywhere with a good reputation unless you.
So a lot of times, as black brothers, our GPAs don't meet the minimum requirements. We have the charisma, we have everything to make this happen. But since we're worried about our 2,000 followers and our 250 likes, we're not prioritizing the social security numbers that matter, the things that really make us social.
We have to take ownership of the problem. That's right. We've got to take ownership of the problem. And we got to be honest with having the problem. We also have to be honest with how we got the problem. And some of us really find ourselves to blame for losing our edge. But also there's too many people who are denying the problem. You got to stop denying it. The more you deny the problem, the worse the problem gets. So you got to stop denying that problem. And if you do, it's going to continue with that downward spiral of losing your edge. So you got to take ownership of the problem. But secondly, you've got to release the flow in your life. Yeah,
I'm reminded of a story about me and my father. I was about 4 or 5 years old, and when he came to, we just having a conversation, and he said, son, whatever you see me do, you can do it too. And I said, all right, Dad, cool. But he says, no, son, whatever you see me do, you can do it too. I'm 4 or 5 years old. I'm not really understanding too much what he's talking about. I'm like, all right, Dad, let's go outside, throw the baseball, come on, work on my game a little bit. But as I got older, and I became a leader, and I saw people, it hit me. It hit me. And basically, what he was saying, he was like, listen, son, it's my job, it's my responsibility to teach you how to be a man. So look, instead of giving you the old parent cliche of do as I say, not as I do, whatever you see me do,
your
you
mind
do it too.
must change. That's right. Once you get to distinction, your mind has to change. You can no longer be solo. You can no longer be thinking just about yourself. You've got other people that you have to think about. So your position forces you for your mind to change. Your mind cannot stay the same. You cannot bring your own mindset into this level that you're in now. Your mind has to be renewed. It has to be refreshed. It has to change so that you can continue to be disciplined.
He raised his level of accountability. He raised his level of expectations from me to him, because he knew that he was responsible for my core values, my principles, and my morals. And see, us as leaders, we have to realize that we're responsible for the core values, the principles, and morals of our organization.
Excuses. You cannot make any more excuses why you can't get to the next level. You've got all the resources you need. You've got all the tools you need. You even got all the motivation that you need. Too many people are not getting to the next level because they're making so many excuses. It doesn't matter how many hurdles you have to jump at this point in your life, you're going to jump those hurdles. It doesn't matter how many repetitions you have to put in the weight room or in the classroom or in your study time. You're going to do what you need to do. No more excuses. Time, and your time is now for you to rise